taking on free work as a creative has allowed me to generate over 6 figures of revenue in my first year as an official business, official LLC. Now, disclaimer number 1, I'm filming this on a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, hands-free, so I'm focused on the road. Be safe out there, guys. Disclaimer number 2, revenue does not equal gross profit. I want to be very clear and transparent about that, but this still is a very monumental moment for me. Disclaimer number 3, this did not happen overnight. I've spent years, 10 plus years as a creative, often as a sole proprietor, freelance consultant. I only recently switched over to the business side. And disclaimer number 4, as an early creative or a beginner creative, there is so much advice out there. You don't have to take mine, but I just want to share my journey with you. I'm headed into Chicago right now to meet with Hannah and Aaron Barnett. And I met with Hannah Gronowski at the time, maybe 8-9 years ago, rough on the math, to discuss and learn about her organization, Generation Distinct, and what formed out of that initial meeting was accepting a role, a volunteer role for free to help her build this organization. Today, fast forward, we are looking at building out a conference for the 4th year in a row to serve over 120 young adults all over the nation to help them really be activated in their purpose. And this is exciting stuff. What I will say that benefited me the most about accepting clients to do free work, quote unquote, or pro bono work, is it allowed me to position myself and find my ideal paying client, which tends to be, and what I feel most drawn to, is impact-driven organizations, companies, small businesses, brands, personal brands, people who are doing really great things and making an impact in this world. And it's the most rewarding work, and it's the work that I continue to find myself wanting to do more of. I'm about to head into an ideation meeting with Hannah and Aaron Barnett. It's incredible work, and I want to take you behind the scenes of some of the work that we're going to do in our very first huddle, coming together of bringing ideas around content, around creative, and around the experience. Cheers.
Cheers.
So I was telling the vlog why creatives should accept free work.
I love it.
Yeah.
Tell us why.
Because it leads to paying work.
Facts.
Long story short.
I agree. Right. I mean, the buy-in that you get
The right
is
free
so
work.
different. Exactly.
The right free work. And yeah, Generation Distinct was the right free work.
Garden we were created for, a vision of the restored.
So that's the hype video. I think that'd be a really cool opener, having again an annotated piece to that. I think are great. But then I loved what we did year one is like a mini doc series, and we kind of did that with the Makers and Mavens too, but it was like a 1 minute thing. I'd love this to be like 7 to 15 minutes, maybe, depends on how it goes. But I really want, again, this idea of cultivating gardens wherever you are, and I think they each have moments where they're doing some really specific things.
Nims, I really like the idea that you had. I feel like we are very synergized around like the layering aspects with merch. I have this like concept that I would love to lean into.
We just got out of a full day of planning and strategizing and coming up with incredible ideas. And the biggest takeaway about it all is doing meaningful work for free can lead to extraordinary opportunities and doors opening in the future. You have to play the long game. You have to be willing to do some work that aligns closely with the work that you desire to be paid for, and do it well. And your name and your reputation and your personal brand gets out there, and people want to work with you.